Hey guys, MarvelFan45 here, and I had a terrible night at the movies last night, and I just wanted to get my love for movies sort of rejuvenated, so I'm just going to be reviewing literally random stuff I pull off my shelf. So yeah, let's just get started. This is going to seem like kind of a random video, but I just need to get my love for cinema going again, if that makes sense. My theater experience last night was just terrible. I'm not going to expand beyond that, but yeah. Let's just get into it. I'll just review the first thing I look at. Okay. Mission Impossible with Tom Cruise. Okay, so I love this movie. I think it's visually stunning, incredibly beautiful. I mean, I guess you could say the plot gets... Well, no, the plot gets convoluted as all hell, basically. But I really just enjoy it. I find it to be very, very entertaining and fun. And I didn't fully appreciate it until recently, where now I appreciate this beautiful visual style De Palma has, and the way he shoots tension and calls back to Hitchcock so much. It has odes to Catch a Thief now that I look at it after rewatching it, but you could say that about every crime movie, Ocean's 11, any Soderbergh movie. But this movie is the one that sort of started the huge classic spy espionage genre. And yeah, it owes a lot to Catch a Thief, actually, and a lot to Hitchcock. But yeah, Mission Impossible, I give this movie a 5 out of 5, no question. I really grew to love this movie. Just Mission Impossible, I love it. Next random movie, Social Network. Okay, so if it weren't for one line in this movie, it would be a 5 out of 5. This is a very, very, very near masterpiece, but I just have some issues with the dialogue. It comes off a bit too snarky at points and a bit too I'm very clever, aren't I, in terms of lines. But otherwise, it's great. The editing is great, the performances are stellar, but it's still not my favorite Fincher. I really enjoy it, but not my favorite Fincher. But it's pretty much infinitely rewatchable. I do have some issues with it again, but I'm just trying to get my love for cinema back up, so I'll talk about my positives. The editing is fantastic. The visual style is great. It's not amazing, but it's great. And the dialogue. The dialogue is the high point. Sorkin is amazing. Except for Trial of the Chicago 7, but other than that, Sorkin is amazing. This movie is a classic, currently. A modern age classic, I guess. And it's just pure fun. If you haven't seen it, check it out, but you've definitely already seen this movie. Oh, this one. Sorry, it's hard to keep control of my shelves while holding my phone in one hand. Spider-Man 2, my second favorite superhero movie. If Zack Snyder's Justice League did not exist, this would be number one. But this is so close to being this is very possibly my favorite movie. It is downright the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. It does comic books in all the right ways. It's visually stunning. The characters are extremely complex, and the story arc is amazing. But yeah, Spider-Man 2, I don't feel like I need to expand beyond that. Perfect cast, perfect visuals, perfect score, perfect villain, perfect everything. This is the superhero movie, except for Zack Snyder's Justice League, of course. But yeah, oh, and another random one. Hero. Masterpiece. If you haven't seen my Letterboxd review, I go way more in detail, but this is the Kung Fu movie, in my opinion. Well, no, the Wuxia movie. The Wuxia movie. I won't say it's the Kung Fu movie, or the martial arts film, because 36 Chamber of Shaolin, The 8 Diagram, Pull Fighter, Mystery of Chess Boxing, etc. But this is up there in terms of my favorite movies. This is legitimately the most beautiful film of the 2000s, in my opinion. Visually, it was not beaten in that decade, and I don't think it's been beaten since, honestly. But The Hero, it's a masterpiece. If you have not seen it, see it. This is just going to be a lot of short reviews, so don't expect like a lot of massive, go in depth type stuff. So yeah, just a little tidbit on that. Then, okay, another random one. John Wick Chapter 3. One of my favorite action movies. I go down on this and I go up on this. It's either 4.5 or 5. I can never decide. Some days it feels like there's too much action, other days it does not, but the last day I watched it, there was a perfect amount of action. The final fight at the Continental is beautiful. Everything about it is beautiful. And yeah, I'll review one more movie then in the video. And honestly, I think I'm gonna go with, let's see here. Yep. Big Trouble in Little China, my favorite John Carpenter movie. Pure fun. If you haven't seen this, check this out. I've seen this movie literally hundreds of times. Like, this movie is straight up perfect. I could watch this movie on repeat. Visually, it's stunning. Acting-wise, it's great. I love that Kurt Russell is the sidekick. Gracie Law as a side character is, like, perfect. Wang is great. It's all perfect. Big Trouble in Little China is the reason I have my Letterboxd username, so I've seen this movie so many times, like, it's downright, it is perfect in my opinion, like, it is perfect. It's between this and Halloween for my favorite Carpenter, and I can never pick one for some reason. But, yeah. That's the end of the video. Sorry if this video is kind of random, but, yeah. Now I feel like I have my enjoyment for cinema up more after the terrible, terrible viewing experience I had last night. I'll be doing a video on that because that's a whole separate rant. But yeah, thanks for watching. Stay safe and have a good day.